on Mr. Ranger Dog. We're live. L-I-V-E. Let's get us some coffee. Coffee. Oh, coffee. Oh, coffee, 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 coffee. Coffee. Coffee in the morning. Coffee when it needs to be coffee time. Good morning, brother Tampa J. My phone just went off to inform me that I'm live. Check this out. Good morning, by the way, Tampa J. He just went off to say, hey, I'm live. Enjoying coffee. How are you doing, brother J? Got me some coffee, some caffee, some caffee. I'm feeling groovy. Feeling groovy. Oh, that's some good stuff. That's some good stuff. So yep. Just waking up. I've been awake for about, well, an hour and 10 minutes. I woke up at 4:30, wide awake. Couldn't go back to sleep. 4:30 in my neck of the woods. Heck yeah, it is Friday, man. Heck yeah. On the norm, I'd be super excited. I'm always excited, though. It's Friday. Yes, it is. Next Friday, I'll even be more super excited because that'll be my Friday. Tomorrow, I have to work tomorrow. I should be done with all that inventory by tomorrow. So if that's the case, if that's the dealio, I'm going to head up to Ponca City. I'm going to go up there and see my mom. I'll probably do that and all that jazz because it's my mom's birthday today. She got her birthday card. She's super happy about it. So I may be going to Ponca Saturday night to see my mom. If not, I'll go down there Sunday. It all depends on my mom. My mom's been arguing with me not to drive down there for just that short a time and whatnot. So, I can't argue with mom. I can't. Even though I want to go down there and see my mom for her birthday. Coffee. Coffee in the morning. So, yep. So when I was sick on Wednesday, I guess there were a few people that left as well that was sick. You all right, Mr. Ranger? You're not getting sick, are you? So yeah, they didn't do inventory too late. I guess they shut down everything around 6 o'clock. So yeah, the bug has been going around at work. I sure will. I'm going to tell her all the YouTube friends are saying hi. She'll be like, you're not putting me on that YouTube, are you? I was like, no, Mom, but I just let everybody know it's your birthday. Yeah, this inventory has been intense, man. I am glad that it's almost over. If everybody wasn't sick on Wednesday, we'd probably be finishing up today. But there were a bunch of people that went home sick on Wednesday, and according to yours truly, even me, I went home sick. It was a bummer. Oh, Mr. Ranger Dog. Coffee in the morning. So, I'm trucking on up to 300 subs. I'm 25 subs away from the 300 mark. So, I'm going to go find something groovy on Route 66. Get something really groovy on Route 66. Darn it. And then when I hit the 300th mark, I'm going to have a contest. Just like I did when I hit the 100,000 mile mark on my old VW bus, or 100,000 miles on the old VW bus. I had a little contest. I'll put out a certain video, and whoever comments on that video, I'll put y'all's name into a coffee can, and we will draw a name of a winner. If not winners. I haven't decided yet. If not winners. Mmm. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man. I'm cruising on up to the 300 mark. I know that's not a big deal to a lot of people, but I enjoy doing little things like that. It's a big deal to me. 300 people who supports me and watches me. That's amazing to me. I mean, it's just my little old life here in the old VW bus. I know I'm not your typical vlogger. You know, I don't go out and vlog roadside attractions as much as I did in my past. You know, when I was first starting out the channel. But I just decided to go in a direction where I just document my life in and around the old VW bus. You know, that's the direction I went. Coffee. Coffee in the morning. Oh, man. Thank you, Brother Jay. I enjoy, you know, the small community of people who support me and who dig what I do. And yes, you know, all those subs would be nice, but those are a lot of subs that it would be hard to interact with each and every one. You know, I love this interaction I get right now with all my subs that are subbing and, you know, interactions. I dig that. I really do, Brother Jay. So when I get up there, not if I get up there, when I get up there, I'm going to do my best to interact as much as I can with my subs, because that's what it's really about. And a lot of people are questioning the future of YouTube. You know, who knows where YouTube is going? You know, for now we have this platform, this medium of our voice. You know, not just our voice, but videos. You know, of whatever. So we have this medium to put it out there in the world, and it's all up to us on how we use that. You know, and how we use that. So far they haven't taken that away, and that's all I care about. I was just listening to Kentucky Rangers live stream earlier, and he was talking about how YouTube might start charging, you know, for us to start uploading. You know, it costs us money to upload our daily vlogs, and I certainly don't want it to go in that direction, because, you know, I like this free medium that we have. I dig it, and I honestly think if YouTube starts charging to upload, they're going to lose a lot of revenue. I really do, because there's a lot of people. The vlogging phenomenon, because that's what it is just rolling. I mean, it's snowballing into something really groovy, and either YouTube can use it or not use it, either abuse it or not abuse it, and it's only time will tell on where it's going and what we're gonna see on this channel. But so far, I'm happy, because, you know, I get to do live videos every day. I get to put my voice out there, my image out there, the VW bus, you know, Ranger. So yeah, so long as we got that medium where it's free and we can put our voice out there, our image out there, I'm happy. So let's not hope it changes in bad ways. Let's just hope not. There's my little thought for the morning. So it's Friday. Thank God it's Friday. I got a job. I got stuff to do. So, yeah. But yeah, it's been a bummer. People have been sick at work. Sanitize. I don't know how I can stress that enough, because that's what it is. It's being sanitized. As soon as I got to work yesterday, my supervisor, he made me bleach the bathroom. He's like, bleach that thing, because he don't want no more germs. Because he had to shut down, like I said, inventory production Wednesday night. He had to call Houston and be like, 7 of his employees are out sick. So, man, this is some good stuff. Some really good stuff. I'm enjoying coffee. And Gomez, I know you're not watching right now, but when you do watch, I am sorry. I know I ate some burritos last night. The burritos were probably not the best thing to eat on a stomach that's been sick. I actually, for lunch yesterday, I had Subway. I had me a Subway cold cut sandwich, half of it, and then I'll have the other half today at lunch. Oh, Brother Rob, Michigander man. Good morning, Brother Rob. Grab yourself a cup of coffee. We're going to have some coffee, hang out in the old VW bus. Just relax. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So it's unusually warm today. Or this morning, it's in the mid 50s. I'm not going to complain. I have a t-shirt on, and my heater is off. It's not going. Coffee time with Brad and lunch time with the Rob. Heck yeah. Got to get your son to school. Safe travels to school there, Brother Rob. Getting your family around. All that jazz. You have a most excellent Friday. Thanks for stopping in, brother. Thanks for stopping in and hanging out. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. We're cruising in at 11 minutes after the hour. Here in my neck of the woods. My neck of the woods. Get a little bit more coffee. A little bit more coffee. So Mr. Ranger Dog is getting super spoiled here at James and Dorothy's place. And he gets all kinds of treats and whatnot. Last night when I let him out to use the potty before he went to bed, he just decided he was going to make a beeline to their front door. And he was going to scratch on their front door till they let him in because he wanted something. Well, Ranger kind of snooze, he lose type of deal last night when it came to his dinner. When we got here, I gave him his dinner, and Ranger Dog ate half of his dinner, was going to save the other half for later. Well, Piaz, which is James and Dorothy's puppy dog, one of their puppy dogs, decided that he was going to eat the rest of Ranger's dinner. So Mr. Ranger thought he was going to get some extra stuff all night last night. But he had some treats, but he snoozed, he losed on finishing his dinner, so Piaz finished it, Mr. Ranger Dog. But yeah, he's getting super spoiled. He thinks he just runs the house here. Everybody loves the Ranger. Oh, it's all right, Brother Jay. You have a most excellent day. Safe travels to work. Thanks for hanging out in the old VW bus, brother. I'm always grateful when you drop in and say hi. I'm grateful for everybody dropping in and saying hi. We're cruising in. We're cruising in at 13 minutes after the hour. But yeah, I, for one, will be very happy once the inventory is done. Yes, the paychecks are nice and all that jazz. But I'm missing seeing my mamas. I'm missing seeing my mamas. Mama. I miss seeing my family. That's why I'd love to go down there. I need to go down no later than Sunday. If I have to drive down Sunday and come back early Monday morning, I will. I will. Because it's been almost a month since I've been there. It was right after the new year. Coffee in the morning. So, also, good news, folks. I'm this much closer. I was that close, then I went that close. Now I'm like that much closer to being hired on permanently through the company The rumor is from the rumor mill. Yours truly. This will be my last week as a temp. Yep, my last week as a temp. So next week I'll be starting out with the company. That's the way I understand it. So what I'm going to do, so yours truly, what I'm going to do is, I have a good friend that lives in Southern California that makes hot sauce. He has a hot sauce making factory. It's in his kitchen and whatnot. But he has a hot sauce making factory, Charman brand. I'm going to have my friend send me a case of hot sauce so I can give away bottles of hot sauce just to say thank you, you know, because I am saucy. I'm very saucy, and that's how I work. You know, I'm like, you know, I work pretty fast. I'm a steady worker, and so I figured hot sauce would be great for everybody. So it's Friday morning, man. Everybody must have had an early Friday on a Thursday last night. Everybody must have went out to their hangout spots and hung out and or whatnot, or stayed up late. Kentucky Ranger, he's been playing Fallout 4. I think that's what it was, Fallout 4 video game, and he was doing his live chat, which was cool because whatever you type in to talk to him with, there's a voice, a robot voice that repeats whatever you say so he can hear it instead of reading it, which was, I was like, wow. I was trying to get it to say things that it wouldn't repeat, you know, but I noticed that if you said like some just rambling jimble stuff, that it never, well, who's bothering me this early? I should have turned that off. I'm sorry, folks. Let me turn that so it doesn't go off. There we go. I apologize. But yeah, Kentucky Ranger has some cool stuff, man. Some real cool stuff. Let's warm up the coffee. Warm up the coffee, because it's coffee talk. I enjoy these morning coffee sessions with my friends. I really, really do. I enjoy the interaction. I just enjoy it. It's something I look forward to. The other day when I was sick, I felt horrible that I couldn't do it at 6 a.m. I mean, I felt horrible about it, but there was just no way that I could. There was just no way. But I'm glad. I am really glad that whatever that bug was that went through my system quick, because that's what it does, I guess. It's about a 24-hour bug, but it's the worst thing you can experience. My mom did not want me to go to work yesterday, and I contemplated it because I knew I was still very weak. But I sucked it up. You know, I trucked through the day. You know, I even, you know, went into overtime inventory. So yeah. What's up, Mr. Ranger? Cheers. So 19 minutes after the hour on Friday, the 26th of January, 2018. Wow. It's just, that's amazing. 2018. Monday, this coming Monday, yours truly, I'm going to have to leave work probably an hour or two early because I need to take Mr. Ranger Dog to the Ranger Dog vet and get his Ranger Dog medicine up, renewed and whatnot. So I'm going to ask my boss if I can leave around like 3 o'clock on Monday so I can go do that, because I haven't even asked during inventory because he has enough to get him through until Monday of his pills. But all right, I'll move up, Ranger. He puts his paw on my back. It's like, oh, stretch. But yeah, and I need to go Monday and get that taken care of. Because it's important that I keep his medicine up. And the only reason I drive all the way out to Harrah, Oklahoma, which from my work is almost a 45-minute drive, is the only reason is because they work with me. And that medicine probably in Oklahoma City would cost me like 35 bucks. And these folks only charge me 25 bucks. So, yeah, I guess in the long run, I'd be spending about the same because I use gas. I put gas in my vehicle. I guess I'll scoot over here, Mr. Ranger. He's got his paw. He's like, gotta give him his own space. But that's my plan. And then it'd be back to normal working, weekends off and whatnot. Once in a while, I'll probably have to work on a Saturday. But he knows, my supervisor knows that I'm needing to go see my mom. I mean, I haven't been down there since New Year's. Because that's all I've been doing is working, just trucking. Oh, Mr. Ranger Dog. Oh, coffee in the morning. Let's see here. I want to get all situated here. Is that better? That's not bad. There we go. So yeah, like I said, on Wednesday when I didn't do my coffee talk, I felt horrible. And I had a nice young lady chime in and was concerned about why I didn't have any coffee talk. And it really made me think that, people actually kind of wonder about me and Mr. Ranger Dog. And that's kind of cool, Not too many people are too concerned. I mean, obviously my mom is, but, and, my friends at work. But that kind of surprised me. It's really cool to know that people watch and care out there. That just a little bit of the light that Mr. Ranger Dog and I try to put out in the world kind of reflects back a little bit. And that's always nice. That's what it's really about, is when whatever you put out there in the world, reflects you, back at you a little bit. And that's what I like about it. That's what I like about it. So 23 minutes after the hour. Cheers for this Friday. Let's warm up some coffee here. Let's warm it up. Mr. Coffee's doing good. Mr. Coffee's doing good. That's cool how it focuses like that. That's interesting. Interesting. Today on my lunch break, I am going up to the Route 66 car wash and post box, or post office box, and I'm gonna get me a post office box because I need one, and I know I've been so busy, and if I don't do it now, it's gonna be another week before I'm gonna get another opportunity. So I better do it now because I need to get a forwarding address for papers, certain papers that come in and whatnot. Legal papers, like taxation papers, so I can get my taxes and whatnot. So I need that jazz. So it's very important. And since I'm going on with the company permanently, their payroll system is like direct deposit only. So that means yours truly has to go open up a banking account. And morning, Kentucky Ranger, how you doing, bro? That was fun watching your live stream, dude. I was just talking about that, how the voice to text thing was like, it's pretty funny. You'd say something and it would repeat back, you know. But I noticed when you say a bunch of gibberish, never said a bunch of gibberish. Heck yeah, man. That was, I checked my messages in the morning, and then that was the first thing that popped up, is that you were live. And so I sit there and just listen to that, man. It was nice to wake up to, because it made my brain like think. Oh, good morning, K-Dog. Good morning, brother. Grab yourself a cup of coffee, hang out, chill out in the old VW bus. I can't even speak, man. I'm so excited you're here. Welcome aboard. Welcome in my house. Welcome home. This is my home. Oh, the other day when my boss said, he goes, because I was so sick, he goes, just go home. You know, and really, me being the way I think, I was like, well, that's just right outside, you know. But I just, you know, got in the bus and went. But it was just funny. He goes, just go home. It's right outside, you know. Home is where your bus is, and that's where my home is. And happy Friday, Kentucky Ranger. Happy Friday, hey dog. Thanks for hanging out in the old V-Dub bus this morning. Mr. Ranger Dog's just chilling. Oh, I know, man. That was some fun stuff, man. I was trying to think of things, dude, but I mean, my brain needs to wake up with some coffee first. But that was a good way to wake up the brain, though, to try to think of things. That Wally World anthem I was really trying to think of, but I was like, oh, it was just like a completely brain fart, man. So, yeah. Cheers. Yeah, but you're getting ready to go to bed, so I'm sure you're not sipping on coffee. I'm sipping on coffee. So it's good to know that it wasn't the Flying J pizza. Yeah, I got cojones for eating that Flying J pizza, dude. I won't touch their soup, though. Or their Chinese food. Never have, never will. But, at least it wasn't the pizza, man. And the Doritos. It was... That was no fun. That bug is ravaging other people at work, and it sucks, man. Like, it really does, because it knocks you down for the count. And this one guy, he's trying to fight through it. You need a coffee maker? Yours broke? Dude, I used to have a tiny coffee maker, and this was a big one, man. I got a big Mr. Coffee because my mom had it. She bought it for her old business and only used it like 2 or 3 times, and that was it. So she just gave it to me, and it's a big coffee maker. On the norm, I'd rather have a small one, but I make enough coffee, and it makes it hot. That's the important thing. It makes it super duper hot. Yeah, I'm sorry I don't have a coffee maker, man. I would be kind of SOL, man, if I didn't have a coffee maker. I'd have to find other ways. I used to do other ways of making coffee. I used to make what I call hijackers coffee back when I was like totally hippied out and going to music festivals, because I would have to wake up early. I would be up all night, you know, doing the hippy dippy party thing, and still up by 7 a.m. setting up my tie-dye. I used to tie-dye and setting up my vending stuff, and I'd still be up. But I'd make what I called hijackers coffee, and it was just like basically a percolator over a open flame, you know, like I'd just have like a Coleman, you know, burner or something. But it was mud in your eye. It would wake you up. Heck yeah, man! That's what I would be doing if I didn't have a coffee maker, K-Dog, is I would just, you know. I do a lot of Dollar General shopping. That's where I do all my shopping, in fact, is Dollar General. It's great for, especially, you know, what I need. And if you're living in a van like I am, living in a van down by the river, Anywho, so living in a van like I am, it makes it very convenient, man, because there's so many of them. And I only buy enough what I can keep in here. You know, everything I have is just enough. I have enough clothes I can keep in my closet. This is my closet right there. Like, that's my closet. Here, I'll show you. That's my closet. That's all the space I got for my clothes. But it's very simple, man. So the only bummer is working this inventory stuff. You get very dirty because you're all over the parts, man, and all over the floor because it's very dirty in there. But other than that, you know, I just got some decent clothes. Cruising at 30 minutes after the hour. After the hour. Uh-oh. Last cup call. Last cup call. Last cup call. Mr. Coffee has definitely done his duty. Yes, this duty. He can go home and sleep. Well, you can thank Catfish Jones for getting me started on that one. I know it's a woo saying, but Catfish Jones said it one morning, and I was just like, heck yeah, Mr. Coffee has definitely done his duty. Cheers, the last cup call. Cheers, the last cup call. So yeah, we're cruising in at 30 minutes after the hour. Mr. James is feeling good. I'm feeling good. I'm ready to knock this puppy out, man. My boss last night, he was getting so tired. Our supervisor, he was messing up on the paperwork, and I was catching him on this stuff, and you could tell he was getting very disgruntled about it, because he knew he was tired and he couldn't keep his brain going, because I think he was catching something. I honestly do. But he's like, when we're all leaving, he's like, tomorrow we gotta hustle up, chew some bubble gum and kick ass. So that's what he did. So YouTube in the morning. YouTube in the morning. Ooh, hot coffee. Let's see what's going on YouTube in the morning. I had to turn my phone down because it was dinging like crazy. YouTube in the morning. It always tells me, and now it's sending me notifications. YouTube is sending me notifications of when I'm live. Ain't that a trip? Ain't that a trip? All right, let's oblige them a little bit here. Good morning, everybody. Totally psychedelic, man. That's enough of that stuff. Let's see what's going on YouTube this morning. To infinity and beyond. Old Kentucky Rangers playing Fallout 4 this morning. Like I said, that was fun to watch. That was kind of neat, because that was the first thing that pops up when I woke up. YouTube in the morning. Oh my gosh, D has something out. D put something out a little bit ago. these from, here, I'll show you. Mama of Boys, her channel. She's a mama. She's a really nice person. Great soul. Give it an old thumbs up. Let's leave a comment too. Good morning. All right, so that's cool. I forgot I'm on this phone. So that's YouTube in the morning. Uh-oh, we got Nola Deej. Nola Deej, is he checking? What's he checking out here? The Luling Mansion in New Orleans. What happened? Huh. So Nola Deej, man. See, Nola Deej, dude. I dig what. See, this is like history vlogs. I love this stuff. I love watching this stuff.
Just down this little street, not too far from Bayou St. John, is this incredible house, the Luling Mansion. It was built in 1865.
The Looming Mansion.
Florence was a wealthy man with a wife and 2 young boys.
Dude, that's some cool stuff. Nola Deej. See, this is why I started watching YouTube, was for vlogs like this, you know, especially, you know, the Woo. And then other YouTubers, you know, I started watching and became friends with before I started YouTube. They did semi like this type of vlogs, and I love vlogs where people go and do history on a location. Myself, I find it hard to do because I feel a little out of my element. Sorry, a little out of my element when I'm doing that stuff, because I'm more like spontaneous, in the moment type of vlogging person. But like when it came down to Route 66, that was what made it fun, stopping along and checking out the cool things. But I feel out of my element when I try to do edited, researched vlogs. I don't know what it is. I love more watching those than doing them myself. That's why I've chosen more of a documentary around my life a little bit. I love talking about this guy, Edible Ed's. Roscoe So Train turned me onto this cat, and he's all about making different foods.
No, seriously, making an orzo salad. His name is Ed, and he's got a cooking channel. It's Edible Ed. It's a cooking show.
I love that, man. See, I love stuff like that, so I can share that with my mom, and she's interested in always cook, you know, stuff like that. You gotta love YouTube in the morning. YouTube in the morning. So we're rolling in at 38 minutes after the hour. That was fun. Did you ask? Sorry, let me read what you guys been saying here. So the plan I'm on now, I'm still on the same plan, Kentucky Ranger, the Simple Mobile. I've learned how to, because on the phone, this phone here, it's unlimited data at 4G. And this is all through them and through their website. Now, for the extra $10, which I pay $60 a month, I get to connect this to that phone right here that I'm broadcasting on now. And that's only 8 gigabytes. And so I use those gigabytes for uploading only, and my live videos in the morning, and that's it. And the rest, like when I do my live videos, I've been doing my live videos from this, but right now I'm borrowing my brother James. You know, this is brought to you by my brother James's Wi-Fi, and his wife Dorothy, their Wi-Fi. So So far, so good. All I know is I can't use this as a mobile hotspot for unlimited data. So that was the only deal. I can only have unlimited data on this phone only. So I caught them in their little scheme. So far, so good. When I re-up, it would be just $60. So I'm working with that. Yeah, strong Wi-Fi. Not too bad. Not too bad. So that's my morning coffee. So yeah, we're cruising at 40 minutes after the hour. I'm going to say my goodbyes here in about 5 minutes, and I'm going to start getting the bus packed, ready to go. It's actually getting cold in the bus because the sun's getting ready to come up. The sun comes up and pulls the heat off the earth a little bit, so now it's getting a little cold in the bus. Oh, good morning, Creeper. Good morning, Creeper. Man, Creepers are your cool cat, dude. I dig your style, man. Mr. Raider's doing good. He's stubborn, getting stubborn in his old age. He thinks he can only eat food from James's house now for some reason, even though he can't, because he's on a different food. I don't want to get his old tummy messed up. He's just starting to get stubborn. Like last night, when I let him out to go potty before I went to bed, he took a beeline towards the front door, and he was just like scratching on the front door. He wanted to go in and get something to eat because he missed out on half of his dinner. Oh, you and the Swedes. The Swedes, dude, that'd be cool, man. That guy looks like he'd be fun to hang out with, man. Grab yourself a cup of coffee, Creeper, if you're into coffee. And hang out in the old VW bus, man. So, yeah, I got some groovy news. I'm this much closer. I was like that much closer. Actually, I was that much closer at the beginning, and it was like that much, and now I'm just like that much closer for the permanent hired on at the company. So, yeah, basically it'd be like 2.5 cups in. I'm on a half a cup now, because I make basically 2.5 cups in the morning. So, yeah, so all is well, swell and groovy on that end. So I'm just waiting. The rumor is in the rumor mill that this is my last week in the temp agency. See, I was asked to start the company, and this is what I've never worked for a temp agency like this, and it was temp to hire when I got this gig. And the temp agency, I guess you have to work a certain amount of hours before you can be hired on permanently. That the temp agency will let you go, unless there's a buyout, what they call a buyout. So my supervisor is going to have to pay money, basically for me to break my contract at the temp agency, so I can get hired on permanently. So that's the dealio. Double cup like Pamela. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, I had not a clue because I was hired like within like 2 months before, like I guess I had to work there like 6 months or so before that contract is kind of voided. Like my friend D, he don't have to. He goes to the same temp. He's getting hired as well. We're going through the same process. Yeah, man, that's what my boss said, man. Yeah, they really dig me, dude. I work well with them. I get along with all the employees really well. That's why on Wednesday when I was super sick, they all knew there was something super wrong with me, because I don't have that real groovy flow, and they knew I was like, they fell in love with Ranger. That's what who knows? I know Mary did put in a good word for me. Mary's the lady who ran the warehouse that came down and watched Ranger that night was doing inventory. So who knows? Who knows how the world works? I'm just blessed to have this job, and so that means within a year after working there, when I accumulate, days off, I'm gonna schedule like, a 2-week vacation, and I'm gonna take a road trip in this thing. Mr. Ranger. So yep, it's been a groovy coffee talk this morning. We're rolling in at 45 minutes after the hour. I really do appreciate everybody hanging out this morning with Mr. Ranger Dog and I. It's been a nice little coffee session. Thanks, Kentucky Ranger, for hanging out. K-Dog for hanging out. Creeper Man, dude, it's always good to see you. So everybody else that's joining in, and if I forget that you popped in and said hi, I apologize. So until tonight, when my Type 2 daily vlog comes out, I'll see you tomorrow for Coffee Talk. Good old coffee talk from the old VW bus. Kind talk, kind folk, kind coffee. So, as always, love one another, be kind to one another, be totally grateful for every moment of the day. Because you never know. You never know when those things will change. God bless and take care, Brother Ranger. Peace, love, and Volkswagen grease.